How reliable is the word of a 6-year-old? Reliable enough to send someone to a lifetime in prison? In the United States, over 100,000 children serve as witnesses in court every year. In child abuse cases where victims may have the only firsthand account, who or what children blame in their disclosures may impact legal outcomes. So, understanding children's blame attribution patterns may help contextualize disclosures of blame during forensic investigation. Previous studies demonstrate that as children age, their understandings of blame become more nuanced and less self-serving. In addition, heightened autonomic arousal, or increased physiological stress in the form of markers like elevated heart rate, has been linked to guilt and higher levels of self-blame that can cause children to withhold or distort information. But how may age factors and autonomic arousal play a role in children's blame attribution, specifically in the context of a mutual transgression, where children are involved in breaking a moral rule with an adult perpetrator? To address this question, our study involved 158 4 to 9-year-olds in a staged mutual transgression called the broken toy paradigm. Essentially, children broke toys with an adult confederate, were told to keep the broken toys a secret, and then underwent a modified NICHD forensic-style interview with another researcher. During the session, children wore Empatica E4 wristbands recording their heart rate, and autonomic arousal was measured using their heart rate during the transgression and controlling for their baseline. To measure blame attribution, admissions of toy breakage to the interviewer were coded for self-blame, such as I broke the toys, mutual blame, such as we broke the toys together, other blame, such as the adult broke the toys or other kids broke the toys, situational blame, such as the toys were already broken or they were old and fragile, or no blame, such as the toys broke or simply it broke. In terms of findings, this graph represents the proportion scores, or the average number of times each blame attribution type was used across the different ages. And what we found was younger children were more likely to blame the adult confederate or to assign no blame at all. Meanwhile, older children were more likely to blame themselves or to blame situational factors. But we did find an interaction between age and autonomic arousal where older children were only more likely to blame situational factors if they had lowered autonomic arousal. So as you can see in that darker blue line, as older children's heart rate increased and they got more stressed out about the transgression, their use of situational blame decreased. These findings may suggest that younger children may have felt more pressure to avoid punishment, so they deflected blame onto the adult. Meanwhile, older children took more personal responsibility and, when less physiologically reactive, considered contextual factors. These findings may help guide effective communication with and support for children of different ages and physiological profiles, as well as help improve our understanding of their experiences. In the future, we recommend examining heart rate variability to get a larger picture of children's regulatory ability so that we could better help child victims of maltreatment. Thank you.